So, in this society, as a man, I was raised up believing a couple things. One of those things being is that men are inherently sexually deviant, some type of, just walking around thinking about having sex constantly. This is the only thing men think about. I think they did a study before that was like every 6 seconds or some crazy shit like that, right? Constantly, trashing the man's, stance on where sex could possibly come from. Like, there's a lot of pussy being thrown over here that's being unaccounted for, if we can say that, okay? But this is what you are taught. I'm in a situation now, right, where I have two 13-year-olds. And as a parent, if you raising 13-year-olds, they're coming up in a different type of world. They're coming up where who they are, 9 times out of 10, is sitting in the palm of their fucking hands. Who your child is, what they believe in, the type shit they saying. I mean, this is right here. I would suggest that every parent raids their child's phone. I would suggest that to see exactly where your child falls in the spectrum of all this bullshit that's going on out here and how these motherfucking kids be talking sometimes. Now, I remember when I was coming up, my mom would warn me to watch out for fast-ass little girls. That was the issuing of the warning to her son, right? This happens with moms. I don't know about how white moms do it, but I know black moms, hey, you stay away from these little fast-ass girls, little hoes. Your mama ain't got no loyalty when it comes to her son and other women out here in the world. There's zero sisterhood or nothing going on like that. You stay away from these little hoes, little fast-ass girls. This is sad, but men are the ones treated like we're the sexual deviants, studies done, everything. Spend time going through your kids' phones. You'll see some of the language that's being used out here. Some of the shit that they're talking about out here. A lot of these little girls, fast as hell. A lot of little girls was fast as hell when I was coming up. Nobody acknowledges this. And the question has to be, well, where are they now? Because this didn't stop as I was growing up. Women, they'll try to hide and act like they ain't really about that life. But they about that life. And that's if they're trying to motherfucking hide it. I mean, come on. I don't know why we still have to play this game in this generation. I don't understand why we have to play this game. Hot-tailed little girls. Mama done told you about them. You might have thought it was a fucking game, but if you end up out here in situations like I have been in, you'll have chicks putting your hand on shit. You got to adjust. These little young girls who, I'm supposed to be the one acting like this according to what the word is on the streets. Come to find out. Really? Come to find out. These little girls be ready as fuck. I'm reading some of the messages my daughter's friends. The shit they talking about. The sexual deviant. Now, my daughter wasn't, luckily, y'all, listen, and I don't pray or nothing. I want y'all to know this shit, all right? I don't pray and shit. Luckily, when her phone was raided, she wasn't in there acting like that. She would, detach herself from heavy subject matter, But these little girls talking about dicks, whether dicks are big or small. And I mean, we did this when she was 12 years old. 12, 13-year-old little girls. Talking about dicks. And little 13-year-old boys having big dicks. I would argue 13, at best, you have a penis. At best. Like, you ain't developed the dick yet. Like, you got a penis. And are you really talking about the size of a penis? Like, it's just... It ain't developed yet. That's really all it is to it. But this is what the fuck they're talking about. My son mom goes through his goddamn phone. This is the type shit that these kids is talking about, man. These little girls initiating sexual acts talking about sex, and we're treating it like our sons are running around out here just taking advantage of these lowly princesses out here just in this white bright light in slow motion walking all pure and shit, angelic even, if you will. And here's some dusty ass, grungy ass, little thief in the night over this motherfucker hiding and shit coming to swoop up and grab some pussy and run away. This is what we're teaching about our little boys, our sons. They grow into grown men. These little young fast ass girls, they grow into women. Where the fuck do they go? Where the fuck are they now? Is my question. It's since every woman's all pure and shit. Ain't nobody really doing anything. And whenever you do it, you're kind of coerced by some man with some game to give him some pussy. You didn't really want to. He ran game to get it. This is the bullshit that is allowed out here, the perception to be had on grown women, these little girls. Y'all tell y'all's fucking sons. Not only watch out for these fast-ass little girls, you be ready because you're going to be put into situations if you're around them motherfuckers. You're going to be put into situations. This damsel in distress shit has to stop. The lies have got to stop being told. Women, y'all need to fess up to what the fuck is going on out here. I know y'all going to sit here on this video and act like I'm talking about some bullshit. Ain't nobody going to admit they was a fast-ass little girl. Nobody wants to really do that. And I get the pressure. People are looking. I get it. But come on, though. Like, what the fuck? Men are continuing to have to carry the sexual deviance on our fucking backs like we're fucking perverts or some shit. When I know it's some shit going on the other side. I've never been a full-blown sexually aggressive dude. Ever. Chicks is this way. This is how it's coming. This is not my, I'm not trying to be bragging on shit like that. I'm just talking about the reality of what's happening and why ain't this being dealt with. And if you're a man, you know this is happening. Not saying you don't try for some of it, but a lot of it just, if you look the right part, wash your face a couple times, take care of your motherfucking self, you gonna get it like this. 9 times out of 10. We ain't preparing our sons properly for the amount of pussy that's going to be thrown at them. And y'all women need to act like y'all little girls are not out here throwing that pussy like that. It's happening. Or at that age, I'm sorry, I'm calling it pussy. Grown women throwing pussy. These little girls are throwing vagina. This is all they haven't developed into vaginas being thrown out here. And our sons are having to deal with it. And instead of dealing with this epidemic, it has been ignored for generations. Women being treated like they some type of pure fucking angel is bullshit. We need to deal with this shit for what it is. That's all the fuck I want to say. Y'all comment, man. I feel like motherfuckers gonna be a little bit mad and shit like that. But look, just try to think about this shit for real. Where the fuck are all these would-be hoes that y'all talking about? Where are they coming from? Y'all act like it's a goddamn epidemic of would-be hoes. So where are they coming from? Where do they start? You see. Where is this starting at? Why are we treating our sons like they're the goddamn perverts of the world and let women slide around here scot-free like they don't ever be wanting no dick? They getting tricked into dick every time. Just saying. That's all the fuck I want to say, y'all. Comment, like, subscribe, y'all. I'm out.